Welcome back to a brand new episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston PhD. I'm joined as always by Dr. Moon.
Hello, I speak with my accent like this because I am a doctor.
That's very fancy. Thank you very much. You're really getting into the nature of science as it is, which is really all about having fancy accents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm English and living in America, dude. I'm set on that front, let me tell you.
That's right. The fanciest. We are here to talk about our most recent game, Luck Be a Landlord. We're going to figure out where it's going to sit in the infallible list of the best roguelikes of all time. You can find that at weroguelikeit.com. And we're going to figure out our final thoughts about it. We're going to ask the big question we ask every month, which is, are we going to continue to play this game? And then we'll be on our way. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. That's it. Those are the two things.
Yeah, we also have to put it in a place on the spreadsheet, dude.
Yes, weroguelikeit.com. Yeah. Also, spreadsheet. Yeah. Also, don't forget our next game is Shogun Showdown. That'll be the game we're gonna be playing for the next month. Hopefully, you'll be playing that along with us as we figure out what is that game, because I don't really know. So we'll find out.
I don't know either. I was forced to purchase a game by you based on just you saying we should do this for the next episode. It's like, yeah, okay,
Yep.
sure.
Sometimes we're gonna go in a roguelike that's be like this. People allege this is a roguelike. We're gonna check it out. Let's.
I need to like do my old thing of like I'm just gonna go click on a couple of roguelikes and go to the similar to this in the store option. That's how I found like 3 games that we've loved. So
there you go. It has never let us down. That's how we got Genesis Alpha 1, I'm sure.
That is literally how we got Genesis Alpha 1, but that's also how we got the whale hunting game.
Black Sea Odyssey.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Hey, they can't all be Genesis Alpha 1 level winners, unfortunately.
No, they can't.
It'd be a much easier list of like, they're all number 1. They're the best. This time, everybody lives. All right, let's talk about our final thoughts on Luck Be a Landlord. Moon, why don't you hit us with your kind of final dissertation here? Keep on science theme. And then answer the question, are you going to keep playing this game once we're done with it on We Roguelike It?
I'm going to keep playing the game. I'm not going to keep doing this show if you keep dropping horrible puns at me, though.
Hey, you get to do dad jokes as part of
I know.
the Outcasts.
Hypocrisy is real.
That's right.
100%.
Yeah, turnabout is fair play.
Yes. I mean, as long as it remains in my tile of 5 of recently played, right, I will probably keep playing it. Because I'm genuinely having a lot of fun with it. Yeah. Floor 11 is no joke. I'll tell you that right now for absolutely free. Floor 11 is nope. That thing does not mess around. I got up to 700 and crashed out like 4 times by 5 coins. It was just wonderful.
Do you know that every time after floor 10 you beat it, the landlord gets 250 more HP? Every floor.
It's great.
It's a nightmare. I love it.
There's a reason I have the don't worry about all achievements in roguelikes, Paul, thing.
Especially this one where it's like, how many? I'm up to like...
all roguelikes, dude.
As of this morning, I'm at 78%.
I think you're higher than me in that one. I think. Well, you think I'm going to get all achievements in Rogue Legacy 2 in 4 weeks? You think I'm going to get all achievements in Enter the Gungeon in 4 weeks? It took me a year and change to do Isaac.
Yeah.
Playing every week.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, that rule does not apply for roguelikes. I should have, like, a roguelike account just with the roguelikes.
That's right.
It's too late now. I've burned that bridge.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm at, like, 36%. How are you that high?
Just had a lot of really good runs, man. A lot of really good runs.
No, you're cheating on some aspect of this.
No. I would never sully the scientific integrity of We Roguelike It.
With falsified data?
That's right. The last trophy I unlocked was 80%. So,
dude, how?
Way up there. But now that I know that I need to get that. We talked about it last week. Now that I know you need to get the goose to lay a golden egg on the first spin, keep an eye on for that goose every run.
Oh, 100%.
It's got to
As
happen
soon as
sometime.
I literally jumped into TA to see the discussion about these achievements, and literally someone was like, "Yeah, look, the only thing I do is if I see a goose on turn 1, I pick it up every time
Yep.
without fail, just because."
It's gonna hit sometime.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when it does, great, and when it doesn't, great.
Yep.
Terrible. You're screwed.
Yeah.
This game is great.
You
all should go play this game. Maybe a lot.
Going into this, people had talked pretty highly about this game for a while in a way that even though I had watched Northern Lion kind of play it out of the corner of my eye, I don't think I fully understood what all went into it, and
it's a deck building game. It's a deck building game disguised as a roulette machine.
Yeah, and it's also like synergies the game. And if there's anything we really love in roguelikes is it has it all. Fast run times, deck building. Now that we're like figuring out how to play deck builders, 70 episodes, 70, games into this show.
Yes.
And then synergies. And it really has it all. And people were likening this to Balatro in a way that I didn't fully understand.
Which is a literal deck building game.
Right. And I get it now because it has the kind of like fast runs sort of dopamine generating thing of just you've nailed your sound effect design and you've nailed your gameplay, and it's there's no that's right, like, and there's no fat on the steak for Luck Be a Landlord. It is incredibly focused and it is incredibly minimal, and I think that works so well for this game of just being like, this is what the game is. It's not the HD remake joke that a lot of like 2D platformers make of like, all these effects on screen and whoa, it's 3. It's like, nope, here's the game I could make. I had this idea and I made this thing, and it's the kind of idea distilled to kind of its perfect spot. It's so good. I am going to continue and have been continuing to play it. Listen to TVGP 913 for my descent into madness on Luck Be a Landlord. But yeah, it's so good.
With all that being said, do we need to minus 10 from our starting point here?
So Moon and I, one of the hardest decisions we have, I think harder than trying to figure out what game we're going to play next, is where do we start when we don't talk about any of this stuff when we're not recording. All we talk about is like personal stuff that's going on and like some minor production stuff. And the only production question we have going into this is, where are we going to start? And my knee-jerk thing was 25. Let's start at 25. Right now, that's Has Been Heroes. I think we should probably start at 15. I think you're right, which is Neon Abyss.
Because like I'm looking at this list and it's like, I don't want a 3-hour episode here.
Right,
why
and it clears
that is why we don't start at the bottom.
Is this game
every
better
one of these
than
episodes.
Sunless Sea? Yes.
Yes. Better
Obviously.
than the Black Sea Odyssey? Yes.
Yep.
Is it better than this? Yes. Yep. Does it lie? Yes.
That's right. You got all the hits. Is it a roguelike? Yes.
Yes, exactly.
That's
you know, that's why we start at what seems like a random number for you guys at home.
Right.
But it's always just being like, yeah, gut instinct, where do we go?
To at least
and
have
like, yeah,
we're not gonna
25.
Yeah, like we're not gonna plop the game where we think it goes before we start recording, because we need to have some sort of figuring out where it goes on the list. But like you said, it can't have a 5-star runtime every. This is the shorter show. 5-star runtime is TVGP.
And like just listening to us both talk about it, it's like 25 is too low.
Yeah,
it's way too low.
I agree. So let's start at 15. Is Luck Be a Landlord better than Neon Abyss? Neon Abyss, I
think so.
Really great. I'm very excited. They announced Neon Abyss 2 a while ago. Very excited for that. But yes, definitely above. Is Luck Be Landlord better than Dreamscaper?
I love Dreamscaper, but it is very formulaic.
Yeah,
Like presentation wise, it's not. Like
right.
presentation wise, I think it's fantastically done. But like gameplay wise, I do feel it is more of the formula of action based roguelikes.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
Like that's why Hades is at number one, because the presentation on Hades is second to none, and the execution of the actual gameplay is second to none.
Yeah,
Hence number one
right.
on the list.
Literally, right. Is Luck Be Landlord better than Spirit Hunter's Infinite Horde?
I like Spirit Hunters a lot.
It's a
Speaking
great
of a
game.
game that fell off my top five, and therefore I have not got all the achievements in it yet.
Right.
Top five meaning the recent five on my list.
Microsoft needs to make a dashboard change where your home screen is just a grid of like, here's 25 games, don't forget about them.
So I think that's what the groups are for, but the problem is I've got so many groups where it's like, okay, these are the games I need to clean up. These are the games I need to do this with. This is We Roguelike It. This is Game Club.
Right.
This is for the show. This is for other people in the household.
This
This
one's
is for
for
somebody
me.
else. This is easy gamer score games.
Right.
Like I have
You're
so
too
many
organized.
groups, and I just never open those groups. Is the problem?
I see. You cleaned up
Games
and you put
to never
something away.
Yeah, games to never start. The Witcher 3, Cyberpunk,
Yep.
Mass Effect, this, that, the other.
You got it.
You know, Persona, Yakuza, all of them
Yep.
are all right there, waiting to never be played.
That's right. That's right. I think it goes above Spirit Hunter. I think Spirit Hunter's
Yes.
like such an interesting take on the bullet heaven genre that we're now seeing like things that are not also rans, but we're seeing games that are kind of playing with the formula and making it their own. And I think Spear Hunters does that really, really well. But Luck Be Landlord is really great. Woo. Is Luck Be Landlord better than Into the Breach?
Into the Breach is arguably one of the best executions of an SRPG as a roguelike concept.
Like one of the best puzzle roguelikes in like an SRPG shell
Format.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's fantastic. I prefer Luck Be a Landlord. If you were to say to me you can do you've got 30 minutes, pick one of these two to do a couple of runs in, it's Luck Be a Landlord every time.
I agree. Is Luck Be a Landlord better than Everspace? All hail the gunship.
I was literally going to say that if you didn't, so thank you for covering our bases.
We haven't talked about Everspace in so long.
Speaking of the classics.
That's right.
Speaking of the classics.
Yeah, We Roguelike a classic Everspace.
I think so, and I think there's one particular reason for this. I think the end game is so much easier in Luck Be a Landlord to get to, and like, so when, spoiler alert, go listen to the 4 weeks we played Everspace.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the end of that, it kicks you back to the beginning. It's like, here is why that did not work. Please go play the game again. It's like, oh, perfect. Very much the Hades thing of here is a story-based reason to play the game again and again and again. And it's great. It took us 4 weeks to get there.
Yeah, true.
It took me 2 weeks to get to what is an essence and why is it destroying my runs or exploding them into incredible insanity.
Right. Why am I completely overpowered now? Yeah.
Like, it feels like Luck Be a Landlord just injects those quote-unquote end game like items in at a little bit earlier of a pace where it's just like, oh, you think you know the game? Shift, here you go, try it this way instead. Oh, you think you know this one? Shift, here you go, try it this way instead.
It's very much like what Balatro did of like, you're going to win pretty early, and that's going to feel good, and you're going to be able to win a lot pretty early on, but then when the game starts getting harder, it's going to start pushing back on you harder and harder. Not impossibly so, but it's going to keep pushing back on you. It's not going to be free wins for 20 straight floors.
Yeah.
That ramp feels really good, I guess, is the distillation of that idea. So I think it goes above Everspace.
Yeah.
Is Luck Be a Landlord better than Hand of Fate 2? Yes.
Yeah. I don't think it's hitting Hand of Fate 1. I definitely think I
Yeah,
still prefer 1.
we still got a couple games before I need to worry about that thought.
I know.
Thankfully.
Uh-huh.
Hand of Fate
Yeah.
2 is still so good. This is our number 10
Yeah.
game, by the way, for those listening at home. I just don't think it comes all together in the same way that Luck Be a Landlord does. Like, Luck Be a Landlord, it's like the inside of a pocket watch. Like, every single part of that game fits perfectly with the others, and it's just this incredibly clean, super well designed experience.
Yeah.
I think that's my vote for having it above.
Yeah, I could go with it above it.
Is Luck Be a Landlord better than Dead Cells? Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. We're getting.
So I
Serious.
got a nice easy answer here. Yes.
Okay.
Because if I was to pick up Dead Cells and play it today, the skill differential between me playing it now and me playing it then is
no chance.
vast.
Yeah.
I would need
way.
to put all the 4 weeks into that game to get that memory, the muscle memory back into my system. And now it's 6 years later, so for all I know, I might never get that muscle memory back ever again.
True.
So, but I feel like if I picked up Look Be a Landlord in 2 years, it's going to take me a run to be like, no, why did I pick up the cat? The cat is useless.
Right.
Like, why did I pick up the oyster? It ruins my run.
Deck. Yeah. I agree with you too. I think it goes above.
The skill ceiling on Dead Cells is ridiculously high.
Yeah.
But you have to put a lot of time in to get to that skill ceiling and maintain it, I feel.
True. Is Luck Be a Landlord better than Slice and Dice? Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh boy. I was thinking about playing Slice and Dice again the other day, and I was like, no, stop it. Stop.
I had to uninstall it from my phone. My phone was running out of space.
Get a try.
And I literally had to uninstall it because I was just like, ooh.
You can't go back there, man.
Put it back on your home screen. You know you want to. And it's like,
talk about another game that you do like one small thing, and it's like, haha, 30 new modes. Oh, you beat one of those? 30 new modes. It's like, what am I even... Oh, we're just randomly generating everything. Here's an incredible open-ended mode. Gotcha. Also 30 new modes. It's like, what's just... Jesus. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that game.
It's so good. But...
Oh, do you think it goes above?
I think it does, because I think they're two opposite games. I think Luck Be a Landlord's
weirdly similar.
Yeah, like I think Luck Be a Landlord's strength is its simplicity, and the amount of synergies you can get with a small amount of items, comparatively small. I'm comparing it to something like Isaac, which is just ridiculously huge. And I think Slice and Dice is kind of the opposite way of like its base mechanic is really simple. You're just rolling 5 dice. But the complexity there is all of the verbs and the items and the classes, and like there's so much on top of that I think they are very similar games of like this is a slot machine. This is a dice rolling game. That's it. But the complexity I think is what really drives both of those things to be really great, and like much greater than they seem on the surface.
Yeah.
So I think my knee jerk is to put it over Slice and Dice, just from like
I could do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I could see it going above it.
Okay. Oof. All right. We're here. Number 7. Is Luck Be Landlord better than Atomicrops?
Oh, talk about a game that came out of nowhere.
God, yeah, and just like socked us in the mouth, and just like, nope, this is the only game you're gonna play for a month. That's how good I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think I prefer Atomic Crops.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just the right kind of twisted aesthetic. I think I, I had so much fun playing that game, and I got so annoyed with friends of the show Rob when like he started playing it. Like I think it was like a week after we did, so he like had the first episode,
Mm-hmm.
started playing it, and then by the time we were at week 3, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got to like year 20 or
Yeah,
whatever."
like
It's
I'm
like,
done with that.
dude,
Yeah.
what?
How? I think I could go either way, but I think
I could, but I think I probably prefer Atomic Crops.
so too. From just like a gut check perspective
Mm-hmm.
of like, again, it's another one where you ask me tomorrow, and it's like, yeah, of course, like, Luck Be a Landlord is like number 4 on the list. Like, why wouldn't it be? But like,
Mm-hmm.
I think if I was being fair to the scientific method, then I think it stops here at number 8. Which again is in the top 10 of 70 games. Which is
Yep.
like not a small thing. And I
Nope.
think that's just a testament to how unbelievably good Luck Be a Landlord is, and again how much it kind of came out of left field for us. It's like, yeah, look at this little guy. It's a slot machine thing. It's like,
Yeah.
nope, okay, that's all I'm playing. Okie dokie. Okay,
Yep.
welcome to number 8. Welcome to the top 10. You get like a tiny little
Yep.
crown on your Steam page. Valve, hit us up. We can like make a weird
Yeah.
like a crown for like the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would happily do that.
yeah, 100%.
Give us some branding and some money. Thank you very
Yes,
much,
exactly.
dude. So I googled Atomic Crops,
Mm-hmm.
which is currently 80% off on Steam. By the way, folks
Dang,
listening,
steal.
it's $2.99, dude.
Oh my god, that's so much game for $3.
Uh-huh. In
Sheesh.
the description, for their website, which is an old description before the DLCs came out,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to shoot to till.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I love that game. It's
Mm-hmm.
super good. All right. Well, congratulations to Luck Be a Landlord for number 8 spot, killing it. And if you
Yep.
aren't picking up what we're putting down, go play Luck Be a Landlord. It's on everything. It's even on your mobile device. You
And
should check
Atomic
it out.
Crops.
And yeah, and go play everything else in the top 10 too, because all of those are good too. All right. Again, Shogun Showdown is our very next game. We're going to be playing that for the next 4 weeks. And then in 5 weeks, we'll be back for some more science. We hope we'll see you all next run. Bye.
Bye.